Hello, entrepreneurs. Welcome back to week 6 of our class. If you're taking Business 1430, the Entrepreneurship and Innovation course, you'll see a little bit of overlap again this week when we focus on the value proposition, and we'll be doing what's called a business concept statement, which is unique to this course. So what you're going to need would be this video, some slides. There's an article that explains the importance of the business concept statement along with a sample business statement from a company called Run KC. So you have two assignments to do. One is a value proposition, and then the other is the complete business concept statement for your idea. A bit of review on the value proposition if you haven't already seen it. A value proposition is a simple, concise statement that helps explain what's new and unique about your business solution, your product, your service. The example that we use is Clocky. And you can tell that Clocky is for adults who are considering normal alarm clocks, but find themselves hitting snooze one too many times. Our product rolls away to get you out of bed the first time. That helps you understand what maybe you can't tell just by looking at the image. It tells you what this product is all about and how it helps the intended user. The value proposition follows a specific formula. It says for, and then you insert a short description of your target customer. Who are considering? What is it that they might be trying to use already to solve this problem, or things that they may consider as future solutions? But what is the issue? What is the root cause of the problem that is making their existing solutions not work for them? And last, you'll state our product accomplishes XYZ. What does it do that makes it unique, that alleviates that issue that your customer is struggling with? So go ahead and take another opportunity to practice creating a value proposition for the shears that you see here. Go ahead, pause the video, and write down a potential value proposition. What you might come up with would be something like this. For home chefs who are considering preparing a meal with fresh herbs and spices, but have limited time or limited knife skills, our product helps them safely and efficiently chop herbs at a quick pace. You probably have something different, but that's an example of what a value proposition might look like. So you're going to do a value proposition for your business, the one that you identified last week. And from there, you're going to write what's called a business concept statement. This is about a 1-page, maybe 2-page summary of your business that you're going to use to explain to your customers, investors, and other stakeholders. It's different from the lean canvas if you're familiar with that. It asks for slightly different information, and it is in more of a written format that uses full sentences, and I'd like to see you use your writing skills for this assignment. There are some specific elements of the business concept statement. They're listed here, and we'll talk about each one in a little bit of detail. It is important to be concise. You only really need to write a sentence or two for each of these areas. You don't need to write a lot. So let's go through and take a look at what they might look like. The description is just a short description of what the heck your product or service is. The example that we're using for comparison is Run KC. And it tells us that Run KC is a retail running shoe store. It offers footwear, apparel, and accessories. Products are of high quality and in the mid to high price range. That's great. It tells me exactly what this is. I know it's retail, it's not online, I know what they sell, and I know how they position themselves in terms of quality and price. The next is the market need. This is that problem you've been trying to solve. So think back to your problem tree and let's explore the market need for Run KC. You might say something like this. The pandemic has led to an increased participation in the sport of running. Kansas City, Kansas has no local options for running shoes and apparel. Each runner has specific needs, which makes shopping for gear online very difficult. The target market is serious and aspiring runners in a 20-mile radius of Kansas City, Kansas. They're wellness-minded people, ages 15 to 60, and all genders, mid to high income. That's a pretty clear definition of the problem that exists, as well as the people that are impacted by the problem and might benefit most from the solution. Next is the solution itself. What does it do to solve the problem you identified? Our example states that Run KC offers custom fittings and free returns so that runners are confident they're purchasing the right gear for themselves and their sport. This is really different from trying to buy something online that you've never tried on. You can go to the store, get the right fitting, and then leave with a sense of confidence that you've gotten something that's going to work well for you. The next part of this assignment is the business model. This means, how does your business make money? What is the revenue stream and what costs does it have? Run KC makes money through product sales, selling shoes, clothing, and nutritional supplements. The main costs are the inventory, the rent, and the staff. So it needs to be really simple. Just tell us how you make money. Tell us what sort of costs you have. We're not looking for any specific figures or numbers, just a sense for how you'll make some money. And then your unique value proposition. All you have to do is put this, copy this from your previous assignment. So let's look at the Run KC value proposition. It says Run KC is for serious and aspiring runners in Kansas City who are trying to purchase the best gear for themselves, but they struggle to find a good fit because there are not local running stores and online shopping is unpredictable. Run KC offers individual fittings and free returns, which ensures the runner gets a good fit and feels confident in their purchase. That's a wonderful example of the value proposition using the template that you were given. It's short, it's concise, and it tells me why this solution is unique to other opportunities. Then you'll talk about the competition. So who's the competition? This is both direct and indirect. Direct competitors are businesses that offer the same product or the same service that you do in a similar manner. So for example, Tim Hortons and Dunkin' Donuts are direct competitors. They're both drive-through coffee and bake shops that have opportunities to sit inside as well. They offer similar products, although they are slightly differentiated. Indirect competitors would be businesses that meet the need of the customer, but they do it in different ways. For example, Tim Hortons and a Keurig. Keurig is going to give you a single serve fresh cup of coffee, but it's a different experience than going to Tim Hortons. The example of the competition for Run KC, they're going to say customers must drive 2 hours to the nearest brick and mortar running store, which would be Fleet Feet and Runner's Roost. The indirect competition includes a variety of websites, including Zappos, Dick's Sporting Goods, and the individual shoe manufacturers' websites. They've accounted for both the direct and the indirect competition. Then you'll address marketing. So how are you going to reach your customers? The example provided for Run KC is that they need to rely on visibility in the running community. That'll be critical for reaching their customers. They'll establish a local running club, offer boot camps, and sponsor local 5K races. And it will also engage in social media marketing. Try to go a little bit beyond social media marketing. That's a given, that's an obvious for most business types. But see if you can come up with something that's unique to reaching your particular target market when you consider marketing, something that's a little bit more specific and tailored beyond just using social media. So here are your assignments. You're going to write that value proposition and create the business concept for your business idea. The value proposition is an assignment to submit. The business concept is a discussion. It's a 20-point discussion. You're going to get 14 points for the business concept statement itself. That's 2 points for each of those sections. And now we're looking for 3 quality peer comments. I'm looking for 3, and that's because feedback is really important to us at this stage of the game. We're just formulating our ideas, and we really want to hear from potential customers, partners, investors. So the comments are exceptionally important this time around. You'll get 2 points for each of those 3 quality peer comments. So what's a quality peer comment? It's something that offers specific insight to something your classmate said. It asks questions, it keeps the conversation going. Simply saying, that's a great idea, I like it, that's not going to get you any points because that doesn't even show that you read their business concept statement. So I'm looking for evidence that you read it, you reflected on it, and then you're offering some valuable insight, either in the form of a comment or a question. Okay, have fun this week. I look forward to seeing your work and let me know if you have any questions.